Next, we are going to derive the expression for critically damped second order system for unit step input. You know that when zeta is equal to 1, so the system is critically damped. So you know the transfer function C of s by R of s is equal to omega n square by s square plus 2 zeta omega n s plus omega n square, right? So you know this transfer function. Here substitute simply zeta is equal to 1. Substitute zeta is equal to 1 C of s by R of s, C of s by R of s, omega n square s square plus 2 zeta is equal to 1. So omega n s plus omega n square, right? So C of s by R of s is equal to omega n square. So this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So I can write s plus omega n whole square. So here your R of s, you just cross multiply here. So this is C of s is equal to omega n square s plus omega n square. When you multiply R of s, so you get here R of s. Your R of s is a step signal, unit step signal. So C of s is equal to omega n square by s plus omega n whole square. R of s is equal to 1 by s. R of s is equal to 1 by s. So C of s is equal to 1 by s omega n square s plus omega n whole square. Now you apply the partial fraction. So when you have the partial fraction a by s plus b by s plus omega n c by s plus omega n square, right? When you apply the partial fraction, you will get a by s plus b by s plus omega n plus c by s plus omega n square. Now we have to find the ABC values. So now omega n square s into s plus omega n whole square. So what is the LCM here? The LCM is s into s plus omega n whole square, right? So what do you get now here? So you will get here s plus omega n square, right? Here you will get b into s plus omega n. Here you will get yes, see. So this both gets cancelled. So omega n square is equal to a into s plus omega n whole square plus bs s into s plus omega n plus cs. From this equation we are going to find ABC values. So how to find the ABC value? Just substitute s is equal to 0. So a by s, substitute s is equal to 0. When you substitute s is equal to 0, so you will get omega n square. So here a into omega n square. So if we substitute here s, so this whole term becomes 0, and if substitute 0, s is equal to 0, this whole term becomes 0. So you will get a is equal to 1. A is equal to 1. So how to find the BC values? To find the BC values, use the comparison method. So first compare s square coefficients. Compare s square coefficients. Compare s square coefficients here. So in the left side, s square coefficient is 0. In the right side, so if you multiply this one a square, s square, so you will get here a into s square. So if you multiply inside b s square, so s square coefficient is b, right? So from this equation, you will get b is equal to minus 1. So substitute a is equal to 1 here. So b plus 1 is equal to 0, b is equal to minus 1. Now we have to find the c value. So now compare Now compare S coefficients. Compare S coefficients. In the compare S coefficient on the left side, there is no S term, so you get 0. So here, what is the S coefficient? So if you multiply inside, you see that this one, A square plus 2A 2AB omega n square. So if you multiply inside, the S coefficient is what? 2 omega A, 2 omega n A here. Here what is the S coefficient? We multiply inside Bs omega n. So S coefficient is B omega n. Here S coefficient is C. Here S coefficient is C. So now, so you already know AB values. So what is A value? A is equal to 1. What is the B? B is equal to -1. So -1 into omega n plus C. So 0. So 2 omega n minus omega n plus C. Right? So then 2 omega n minus omega n, it is a omega n plus C. So C is equal to minus omega n. So you know A value, A is equal to 1, B is equal to -1 and C is equal to minus omega n. So substitute all the values here. I am going to substitute here. So we substitute here C of S is equal to A is equal to 1, okay, B is equal to -1. So -1 by S plus omega n and C is equal to minus omega n. C is equal to minus omega n S plus omega n whole square. So now you apply L inverse. Apply inverse Laplace transform. So when you apply Laplace transform, C of S L inverse 1 by S minus 1 by S plus omega n minus omega n S plus omega n whole square, right? So L inverse of C of S is equal to, this is C of t. So L inverse of 1 by S is 1. So L inverse of 1 by S plus omega n we can write e raised to minus omega n t, and this can be written as, since it is a square, so you multiply with the t and write minus omega n t, right? So now you take the common here, minus, so take the common here, minus e raised to minus omega n t. So 1 minus e raised to minus omega n t. So you will get 1. Okay. Now we are going to take the common here, minus e raised to omega n. Alright. Here C of t is equal to, you take common, minus zeta omega n t. So when you take the common here, you will get 1 plus omega n t. 1 plus omega n t. So this is the expression for critically damped response. This is expression for critically damped response. To derive the expression for overdamped second order system. So we see that when zeta is equal to 0, sorry, when zeta is greater than 1, so you have overdamped system. Your system is overdamped. System is overdamped, and also roots are real and unequal. So roots are real and unequal. So how the response would be? So this is a second order system. This is second order system. So this is our step signal. So this is our response. So this is the response, critically damped response, right? When your second order system is subjected to step signal, so this is step signal. So your system got so over damped response. Now we are going to derive the expression for over damped response. So you know C of S, system to second order system transfer function, C of S by R of S is equal to omega n square by S square plus 2 zeta omega n S plus omega n square. Omega n square. So S square plus 2 zeta omega n S plus omega n square, I am going to write as a omega n square by S plus S1 S plus S2. Here is S1 is equal to minus damping ratio omega n plus omega n root zeta square minus 1. Okay. S2 is equal to minus zeta omega n minus omega n. So root zeta square minus 1. So S1 is equal to this equation and S2 is equal to this root, right? So now, so R of S is what? Input signal. This is step signal. So R of S is equal to 1 by S. R of S is equal to 1 by S. So now C of S is equal to so omega n square S plus S1 S plus S2 into R of S, right? So now C of S is equal to omega n square by S plus S1 S plus S2. So this is 1 by S. R of S is equal to 1 by S, right? So now we have to make partial fraction for this. Apply the partial fraction method. So when you apply partial fraction, so A by S, right? B by S plus S1, C by S plus S2. Now you have to find A, B, C value, right? So you have to find the ABC value. So to find the ABC value, first you take LCM there. So when you take LCM, omega n square by S into S plus S1 S plus S2 is equal to, so S into S plus S1 S plus S2 S plus S2, right? So now here A into S plus 1 into S plus S2 plus B into, so S plus 1 gets cancelled. So what is left? BS S plus S2 plus C. So S plus 2 gets cancelled. So what is left? CS S into S plus S1, right? So these both gets cancelled. So what is that? Omega n square is equal to A into, so S plus 1 S plus S2 plus BS S plus 2 plus CS S plus S1. So this is the important equation. From this equation only we are going to find ABC values. We are going to find the ABC values, right? So this I am going to keep the expression, this one here. So finally we are going to substitute here. So then here substitute S is equal to 0. So put S is equal to 0, and you put S is equal to 0. So what do you get? So omega n square. So you put S is equal to 0, this S value becomes 0, S is equal to 0, so you will get A into S1 into S2. Right, if you substitute S value here, S is equal to 0, this whole term become 0, and here also substitute S is equal to 0, S is equal to 0. So 0 into C, C into S plus S1 become 0. So now we will get A is equal to, so you will get A is equal to omega n square S1 by S2. So what is S1 and S2? So S1 into S2 is equal to, so you know what is the S1? Minus omega n plus g omega n root of zeta square minus 1 into so what is the S2? Minus zeta omega n minus omega n root zeta square minus 1. So now this is A plus B into A minus B. So if you just apply that formula, so minus zeta omega n whole square, okay, minus omega n, okay, zeta root zeta square minus 1 whole square, right. So then what happened here? S1 and S2, S1 and S2. So you will get zeta square omega n square minus omega n square. So you get zeta square minus 1. Right? You just cross multiply inside. You just cross multiply inside. So what you get? S1 into S2 is equal to, so zeta square omega n square. So when you multiply inside, minus omega n square zeta square, so plus 1 plus omega n square, right. So what happened? Zeta square plus zeta square omega n square minus omega n square zeta square, both gets cancelled. So you S1 and S2 is equal to omega n square. So from this equation, so you have A is equal to omega n square by S1 into S2. So omega n square by, what is S1 and S2? Omega n square. So you will get 1. So therefore A is equal to 1. So A is equal to 1. So now you have to get the B value from this equation. Equation here. This equation here. So C of S is equal to omega n square by S into S plus S1, S plus S2 is equal to A by S plus B by S plus S1 plus C by S plus S2, right. So I am going to erase this one. So you got A value is how much? A is equal to 1. So I am writing here A is equal to 1, right. So now we have to find B value. So to find, next you are going to find the B value. So to find the B value, so what you have to do? So S plus S1 is equal to 0. So here S is equal to minus S1, right. Substitute S is equal to minus S1. So what you get? Omega n square, right. So if you substitute S is equal to minus S1, this term gets cancelled. So what is left? Only B into minus S1, right, minus S1 plus S2. So this term also become 0. So now, so B is equal to, you will get omega n square by minus S1 plus S2, right. So I am just writing here minus of omega n square. So you will get minus S1 plus S2 value, you will get 2 omega n root zeta square minus 1 you will get, right. So omega n gets cancelled here. So you will get the root. So b is equal to minus omega n, right? 2 zeta square minus 1 into 1 by s1. Okay. So next we have to find this is the b value. So next you find the c value. To find the c value, so what is this denominator? S plus s2 is equal to 0. So s is equal to minus s2. If you substitute s is equal to minus 2 in this equation, so what you get? Omega n square. So if you substitute here, s is equal to minus s2 plus 2, 0. So this whole term becomes 0. And if you substitute here also, minus s2 plus s2, this whole term becomes 0. So you will get c into minus s2 into, so minus s2 plus s1. Alright. So here omega n square is equal to c into minus s2 into minus s2 plus s1 you will get. So here c value is equal to omega n square by, right? So minus s2, right? Minus s2 plus s1. So minus s2 s1 value is c is equal to omega n square. So this value become minus s2. So this value become, so minus 2 omega n root zeta square minus 1. So minus s2 plus s1 value become minus 2 omega n root zeta square minus 1. So what happened here? Minus minus gets cancelled. Omega n gets cancelled. So your c value, c is equal to omega n by 2 root zeta square minus 1 into 1 by s2. So ABC value substitute in this equation. So substitute ABC value in this equation. So I am going to erase all the things. So now C of S is equal to, so what is A by S? A. What is the A? A is equal to 1. So what is the B value? B is equal to minus omega n by 2 zeta square root 2 zeta square minus 1 into 1 by s1 by, so s plus s1. So this is the B value. So what is the C value? C value is equal to omega n 2 root zeta square minus 1 into 1 by s2 by s plus s2. Now you just revert the fraction. So you will get C of S is equal to 1 by s minus omega n by s1 2s1 root zeta square minus 1 into s plus s1. Now this also reverse the root. So you will get, so omega n, right? 2s2 root zeta square minus 1 into s plus s2. So this equation you got. So what is the common here? The common is omega n, right? 2 root zeta square minus 1 is the common. So we just take it outside. So C of S is equal to 1 by S, right? So omega n, right? So 2 root zeta square minus 1, if you take common here, right? You take a common here. So what you get? 1 by s1 into s plus s1. Here minus 1 by s2 into s plus s2, right? Now apply inverse Laplace transform to this equation. right? So apply inverse Laplace transform to this equation. So when you apply L inverse C of S is equal to, so L inverse, so what is that? 1 minus S minus omega n 2 root zeta square minus 1, right? 1 by S1 S plus S1 minus 1 by S2 into S plus S2, right? So L inverse of C of S is equal to C of t. So what happened? L inverse of 1 by S is, so it is a 1. So omega n 2 root zeta square minus 1. So L inverse of 1 by S plus 1. So what you get? This is 1 by S1. So this become e raised to minus S1 t. And the next one, you apply L inverse to this, minus 1 by S2 e raised to minus S2 t, minus S2 t. So this is the expression we got. Where S1 is equal to, so zeta omega n, S1 is equal to zeta omega n plus omega n, right? Root zeta square minus 1. So S2 is equal to minus plus zeta omega n minus omega n. So root zeta minus 1. So this is the expression for overdamped system. So this is the expression for overdamped system. So this is the your response C of t, so the step signal. So this is the overdamped. So this is the expression for overdamped, this C of t.